All right. As news is still dropping around here, there's another trade per sources of Jordan Schultz. It states here that Titans are finalizing on a trade to the Cowboys of linebacker Kenneth Murray Jr. And keep in mind, he's a linebacker, a true linebacker. I do like his skill set, especially coming out of college or what have you. And last season, he had 71 solo tackles, 4 sacks, 23 assists, 1 forced fumble, by the way. And when you start to think about what he brings to the table and what the Cowboys need, and we needed a linebacker. Keep in mind, this goes right in line with what I've been saying on the front about having a guy with the skill set of playing linebacker, right, that can still rush and get to the quarterback. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, this is also dealing with the fact that you got something on your stomach before you go grocery shopping. So the Cowboys can still draft a Jalen Walker. They can still draft a Jihad Campbell. But what they're doing is making sure that they shore up any loose ends so that there won't be this long learning curve with anybody, right? So this is a great slam dunk. Shout out to Jordan Schultz, man. Look at all of this breaking news that he's been doing throughout the day, man. He's one of the best, or if not the best, at doing this right here. And he's announcing all of these good news. That let me know when it's a trade opposed to free agency pickup, meaning that the Cowboys front office been on the phone. They ain't at the Bahamas this time around. They are not on the cruise ship and things like that. These boys are on the phone, and they are trying to get it out of the mud the best way possible. Look, normally we can take a nap and we can go on vacation around this time. But now, shoot, you look at this, man, we better stay still and sit right here. Slow and steady wins the race, of course. But the Cowboys saying, shoot, we got $52 million. Let's see what we can nuke it and throw things at it. So when we start talking about overall concept and principles of what the Cowboys are trying to do to get things all great for us, the Cowboys front office, man, they are rolling up their sleeves. So I can only think that Matt Eberflus is looking at this thing saying, all right, cool. I need this Kyer kid. Oh, okay, that's not enough for me. Let me go get a Sanborn. Oh, and that's not enough for me. Oh, we can let D-Law go, but the other day we got a Peyton Turner, right? And shout out, kudos and credence to D-Law. It's going to hurt us seeing him go somewhere else, and that was an Aiden Durde deal because Durde pretty much was in the camp with D-Law over here when they was on that D-line situation. But shout out, kudos and credence to D-Law. He's on Seattle Sea Chicken side now, or Seahawks side now. Shout out to him. But neither here nor there. The Cowboys making this trade, meaning that they are not falling asleep behind the wheel, and they are utilizing the max capabilities to go get a guy by the name of Kenneth Murray, who, for once, you can say, coming out of college, he was kind of like a healthier version of Jalen Smith if you want to look at his skill sets or what have you. So that's what he was able to do in 2024 with 4 sacks. Let's see what he did the previous year, 3 sacks, 84 tackles, okay, and then the 2022, I think he had a subpar year with 59 total tackles, and then in 2021 he got hurt, and then his rookie season he had pretty much a subpar year. So what I'm looking at is that with Kenneth Murray Jr., let's see what he can bring to the table, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if all of these things can work itself out for the good. And when we look at everything, he's 6'2", 240 pounds. He went to OU, and he's still young, by the way. He's only 26 years of age, so he was a former first-round selection. Oops. So this is more of the pattern that the Cowboys are doing. They are finding all of these former first-round selections, and they are taking their shots at this to see whether or not what can stick and what can't. I do like this. You will be a fool to sit back and say, hey, man, this is the same old Cowboys. This is what they always been doing. Remember, this right here, the Cowboys made one move last season during this time period, and I think it came after this week, and that was Eric Kendricks. They were sitting on their hands. So by us getting all of this reinforcement, by us getting all of these moves, by us making sure that we get all of these things in decency and as well as order, man, we talking about this. And I ain't just talking about law and order over here, baby. I'm talking about, give me that theme music. Come on with it. Come on with it. They are doing what they supposed to do. And they are exactly doing what Jerry Jones should have been doing the entirety of the time.
Take the money out.
All of it.
Come on.
Come on.
You're wasting my time now. Come on.
He ain't stalling.
Come on.
He's definitely not stalling. Post me your thoughts on this. Post me your concerns on this. And let's continue to grind to shine. Kudos and credence to my guy D-Law. May he find Seattle land wonderfully until they play us. But overall, man, I like what the Cowboys are moving and doing. Come on, Cowboy Nation, stand tall. Well, not at all. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but
nobody.
The best.
They can come closer than close. Does it better? Original, they never will be.
It's an evil world we live in.
Salute, we out. Peace.